Right, we are on. If you're struggling with driver, this is the video for you. Driver's hard work, isn't it? It shouldn't be though. Grab 2 tees, 1, 2, your golf ball, and of course, your driver. Just before we start, if you enjoy the content I bring on this channel, consider subscribing. Of course, that's free of charge. Hit the bell notification for instant notifications of all my videos. And of course, the thumbs up button, which helps the YouTube algorithm, which is great for me. Also, check out my website, eurekagolfswing.com. There's online coaching there. There's the iron swing series, driver swing series, all sorts of good stuff on there. eurekagolfswing.com. Thanks. Driver is about angle of attack. We've heard this a million times. We need positive angle of attack, but we also need extensor action. What is extensor action? Extensor action is the straightening of the right arm through impact. So that right arm straightening through impact. That's so important for every golf shot, not just for driver, but today to launch driver, which is what we're going to do. This is going to change your game altogether. And why do so many people struggle with driver? Well, it's really quite simple. It's the angle of attack issue. If your angle of attack is not a positive one, then there's going to be an issue. If you hit down on driver, look, the tee's still in the ground. If you hit down on driver, you get steep. The path is going to be out to in. Today we're changing it all. So these 2 tees here we'll discuss in just a second. Extensor action, angle of attack to be positive. So when we come through impact with driver, regardless of what your backswing is, how you got there, how you deliver in here, what needs to happen is 1 yard past impact, both arms become straight. So as you come down into impact, your right arm's flex and then it straightens to 2 arms straight when the club is 1 yard past impact. The easiest way to do that, focusing on the right arm's hard work. So the easiest way to do that is think about left arm. What's left arm doing? In fact, what's the club head doing? Down, 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 impact. From here, you want to get that club head as far away from your left shoulder as you possibly can. Now if you get the club head as far away from your left shoulder as you can, your right arm will then be straight. If this club head comes close to the right shoulder, the left arm may be bent, too much cupping of the left wrist, and of course that means the path is out to in. That club head there is a long way from my left shoulder. That club head there is close to my left shoulder. So extensor action is the straightening of the right arm from here to there. Look how far the club head is away from my left shoulder. That's all I'm thinking about to ensure the arms work correctly. So let's hit one. We will get to these 2 tees. I'm going to hit one and I'm going to get the club head as far away from my left shoulder as I can post impact. So I'm there, out to there, getting that club as far away as I can. Brilliant. Getting that right out there. Now that of course is going to ensure that we keep club face squarer for longer, sustaining compression for longer, and we're going to get a bit of launch in the air. Now, these tees are in there for a reason, you know. I didn't just put them down for a laugh. There's a purpose behind this. So these tees are exactly in the line behind my club head. Exactly in that line. And because these tees are exactly in line with the back end of my club head, right there, the back edge of that head, that's where I'm going to stay centred to. So my body, my sternum, and my nose needs to stay centred to these 2 tees. Also gives me a nice little path to go through so I can gauge where path is, or a gate to go through. So I take my address position, I'm centred, so my head, my nose is directly in line with the back of that club head. There. Good. Then when I take the club back, I stay centred to that, then I come down. I'm still centred to that there, so there's low point. Then I'm going to naturally hit back up because I'm behind the golf ball, so I don't have to try and force a positive angle of attack. I'm there, centred, then it'll pass the low point and naturally have a positive angle of attack, and that combined with trying to get club head as far away from left shoulder as possible, I can only hit up. I'll not hit down because I've got the extensor action and I'm centred to a position behind the golf ball. So I'm there, centred to the 2 tees, up to the top, centred to the 2 tees, back centred to the 2 tees, and get that club head as far away from the left shoulder as possible. Boom! On every one of these shots, the tee was still in the ground. So I've taken that ball off the top of that tee because the angle of attack's positive. we go. Address position, you can see there I've got a nice gate to go through with the tees. Superb gate, great visual. I'm centred to that gate, and from there the left arm, the club head, is getting as far away from the left shoulder as possible. But that is extensor action with the right arm. That's what's happening there. But I'm just trying to think about club head as far away from the left shoulder as possible as I'm centred to the gate. 2 tees there. I've striked every one of them. Tee still on the ground, angle of attack positive. I've not come down steep and brought that tee out. I know where my gate is, I know what I'm centred to, and I know where my club head has to be in relation to left shoulder on follow through. I'm good to go. I'm taking that all day.